What is going on, guys? Hello, this is me, the man behind the moustache. Sorry to break your immersion, but I am not a Wigglytuff. You know, the whole idea of Mr. Wriggler was, I wanted this like almost villainous avatar, and so I just put a moustache on a Wigglytuff, and it was just perfect. And the name, of course, is kind of playing on Diddy and the Diddler, like, you know, he likes to be creepy. So I called the page Mr. Wriggler's Pocket Monster, which I think is hilarious. I make myself laugh sometimes. But anyways, I do love Pokemon Pocket, man. I love this game, and I want to bring you guys a deck that I've been playing and winning a lot with. As we stand, we are currently sitting in top 300 in the world, which is crazy, dude. That's crazy in the world. I'll show you the battle history also, just to give you like an idea on how much we're winning with this deck. So let's go over it. Let's discuss it. So we run 1 Zeraora and 1 Tapu Koko. We run Oricorios and then we run Silvally. Those are our Pokemon. Now, I'm going to give you the insight that you need to play this deck. Number one, we never ever use Zeraora. And we never ever use Tapu Koko. This is not their deck. The only time we use it is if we're starting second, we place Tapu Koko because it can do 111 damage by the following turn if we're going second, because it needs to attack to get an extra energy, and then we're able to bang them for 90 damage and just start blasting while we charge our backline, right? In the same breath, Silvally is also equally as good, although sometimes, especially in this meta, you're getting red carded first. So to consistently get into Silvally is not going to be as consistent as getting for 90 damage with Tapu Koko. That's the only time you put down Tapu Koko. You do not want to put him on your bench as like some backup like DPS. We've got Silvally for that. Sometimes your win conditions is you need 2 bench spots to have 2 Oricorios down. The only way you can survive or win the game is for you to have 2 Oricorios. Sometimes you need 2 Silvallys. Alright, so in the same breath, the only other time we push down a Zeraora, and the only reason why we have a Zeraora in the deck, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that name correctly, is when we go first. That's the only time you're ever going to put them down, guys. Now let's talk about the supporters. And by the way, you're putting him down first, maybe in the active spot or whatever, if you're not too sure on what to do, or maybe you've got a type null in the back, right? You can put him down Zeraora in the front, he gets an energy in the first turn, and you can just recruit him out for free the next turn. Or you can commit another energy and start attacking. So that's why this card is so powerful. It's the reason why we put 1 in the deck for those times. But Giovanni, you don't understand how clutch this card is. How many times the breakpoint matters, that extra 10 damage. The Silvally versus another Silvally. We hit 400, now it's 110 damage, it knocks it out. A Celesteela, okay, when we got Tapu Koko, we hit for 90. Okay, we put a Giovanni, now it hits for 120 because of the weakness, plus the extra 10. Sabrina, not only is it a good finisher, but it's a good disruptor, you know. Speaking of disrupting cards, red card. You've got 5 cards, take 3, you nerd. Cyrus, to follow up on those big kills, right? Someone wants to retreat away from getting 100 damage smacked in their face. Get back over here, let me talk to you. Mars. Dude, Mars wins us games. Red card and Mars will win us games just in and of itself. PCL, I can't tell you how important this card is. If you see PCL and you're like, why is it there? I cannot tell you how important this card is. Just for, like, for example, some really good use cases is like maybe your Oricorio needs to survive, or if it's poisoned, or if it's maybe your Tapu Koko has been being hit by like a pheromosa and was about to be yanked up. Now you can Pokemon Center Lady, and now you have sustain. Maybe you top it up its HP so it doesn't get knocked out. And of course we have two Gladions because you know, it's really powerful with Silvally. You can thin out your deck, number one, and of course it can be used as a damage. Alright, so now that I've discussed the deck and gone through the basic strategy, let's jump into a few games. We're on 2 game win streak, so I expect to lose one. If we do lose one, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it because even in losses, there's still something to learn, always. In this meta, we go through what I call blocks, and right now, it's afternoon, and there's going to be a certain region that kind of come online, and they'll play a bunch of decks that were maybe countering the previous blocks meta, right? There is no standout deck in this expansion. There is no best deck. There's no Darkrai Giratina, which I hate, by the way. So what has happened, because there's no standout deck, is that a large part of the games just feel like they won by that coin flip, right? That's what it feels like. It's like, oh, if you go second, you get an extra energy, and you just have such a clear advantage. This was my way of trying to find some sort of balance that can play well against any sort of deck. Now we just got wrecked. We just got wrecked. But because I recognize the block being in a grass meta right now, I can quite comfortably play mirror matches. I've been playing them since the beginning. What was interesting about that mirror match was seeing that they put Rocky helmets in, and they put 2 katanas, which is massive damage, 60 damage each turn. That's insane. Which makes me think, maybe I need to change my version, right? Guys, and we just got a second Erica in my last video, right at the end. It was in the Wonder Picks. I was like, oh my goodness, it's an Erica. We really need a second one, or I'd love a second one, and boom, when you know, we got it. I'm going to show you my decks. I mean, a lot of them are just for aesthetic reasons. They are by no means playable. I do not recommend playing these 2 decks. Like, the Garchomp was really good last season. Hasn't really found a place this one. Sun Wukong, 2 Rainbow Infernos, which I think is the best looking card in the game. Not playable. 2 Rainbow Lulanas, such a fun card. I love this card. I love the design. I love shifting energy around, but unfortunately, sorry, 6 not playable. Lycanroc EX, beautiful card. I love this card. First booster pack was expansion of Pull the Rainbow. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be a Lycanroc EX player. It's terrible. Don't play that deck. Bad deck. Go to deck. I am inspired to change my deck to Katanas. Gladion Sadion. I've spoken about this one before. It's the Rampardus. Solgaleo deck. I've done a video on this before. It's really strong if it gets online fast enough. I do have a Magina in it to deal with Oricorios because I kicked it in because there were Oricorios and there's just no way of beating that. And that's when I kind of came up with this one. And then we have the Lord of the Frenzy Flame, which is basically a Blasimian. I believe one of the Japanese players got to #1 ranked in the world with this deck, which is insane. Because I think the deck is trash. Well, at least it doesn't work for me. Guys, I'm feeling good. We're winning again. We're winning. Like, holy. I woke up, right? There was that leaf disaster. 3 leaves in the Wonder Picks. We somehow miss it. I don't know how that happened, and then we just started going on a loss streak. Like, we just couldn't win. But now we are on back-to-back wins, so hopefully we can get some sort of win streak going. If we jump into a Solgaleo deck, or if we see a Charizard deck, I mean, we just found this with this deck. And yeah, again, I want to show you like how to navigate this deck, what your decisions need to be. Like, I obviously go and discuss about it in the beginning, but you know, some of these games are going to be different. Going second is so huge for us. Zero is great to put in the active because you can always retreat them out afterwards, right? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to place them down, and I'm going to put down the L on because I don't know. I brought this up in the beginning. I said I can pick it red carded, and my Silvally might not be there the next turn. So this way I can put an energy on both, and then still be able to the Pheromosa. And what did I say about the Tapu Koko? Don't ever place them down. Why? Because the next turn, when they get tied by the Pheromosa, and it's just going to be cannon fodder for the Buzzwole Cyrus. Was that 6 cards? It seemed like 5 cards. Should have been 5 cards. Okay, so now we've got the energy on Zeraora. We can retreat him out. If we do get red carded, we can start it. We can commit an energy and start attacking. All right, so we are on a massive energy curve here now. So huge. Retreat. We put him in. What a great way of demonstrating in this deck. And we get to use our research, and we'll be able to hit the Mars just to kind of rub it in, you know. I'm still not putting down the Tapu Koko, but if he draws another like Professor Research, I'm going to use the Mars. If he doesn't, I'm going to so if he Professor Researches, I'm going to Mars to punish his hand again. Interesting, so you can just do that. If not, I'm going to use the Gladiator to try and thin my deck further. Interesting. It's a great card for us. Okay, that's unfortunate. We're going to need to drop our Tapu because we die next turn. Yikes. Smart is they can retreat, then glutamine, and then basically beat all over me again. I just hope they don't have red. Alright, if they have red, we're screwed. But I don't think many of them actually play red. Oh, an Oricorio. Pretty helpful. See, it's because I want to thin my hand. And we should be able to Cyrus next turn for the win. If they have Erica, we're screwed. If they have red, we're screwed. Just in your turn, 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 in your turn. Oh, so they're gonna big beat me. Please don't have red! Please don't have red and slow roll me like this. Don't have red. Okay, so they're gonna Lucamine. Okay. It's a very good move. Like, what they did was insanely good. Considering the moves that they had, like, I would be screwed. What would I do if I didn't have Cyrus? They'd move Oricorio in, and they would have to use the Celesteela to try and knock that out. But yeah, thank goodness we had the Cyrus. I don't know what they had, but when you play these games, you almost like get this paranoia of the one card that they have. Oh, they only have 2 cards left. They have to have a red to win the game, but they always have a red. They always have a red.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And hopefully this deck can help you out. I mean, it's certainly gotten me to where I am. And it's a very important deck to have in your arsenal when you're seeing a lot of Solgaleos or Charizards or whatever the case is. Boswell's not so much, Rampardos not so much, although those games are winnable. I do have other games recorded and I will continue to bring more types of videos like this. So if you are looking for a Pokemon channel, I will be here every day and I just want to bring fun content. That's my goal. Yes, hitting top 100 would be awesome, but I actually just want to create. That's honestly what I want to do. And if you guys want to come along for the ride, leave a like, subscribe, the bell helps me out, and good luck out there, man. Cool. Peace out.